Hello guys and welcome to another vlog. Today we are reviewing the all new Tata Nexon BS6, the 2020 facelift version. And at first you will notice that Tata has used too many colors in the car this time, as it gets these bold piano black line running with the logo instead of it, with a chrome line just below it, and it also gets a skid plate sort of treatment which is finished in silver, and some stars are made over here which looks very cool and which are also finished in silver. And the car in personal looks very attractive and an eye-catchy design. So these are the lights of the car, and it gets a projector setup with halogen. These are not all LED lights. If Tata have offered all LED light, it would be very nice. Here it is written Nexon, and these are the DRL, which turns out to be the indicator as well. And the fog lamp is also in halogen, which is covered by a black matte finish treatment, also with a silver line besides it. This car comes with this inline 3-cylinder petrol engine, which gives out a horsepower of 120 ph and a torque output of 170 Newton meters. At side, this gets body cladding to reduce the visual bulk, and these are 215/60 16-inch wheels, diamond cut alloys. It gets front disc and rear brakes are drum only. At side, it also gets this white line running from starting of the windows to the end, which looks very nice. And in the upper trim, it also gets a blackened out roof, which is a dual tone variant. These are roof rails which are not functional, but these are also finished in silver and black color, and the shark fin antenna is finished in piano black color. The A pillar, B pillar and C pillar are also finished in black, and at back over here it gets a sloping roof like treatment which give it a sporty look, and at the back it also get a spoiler with a high mount stop lamp over here. This is the back of the car. Firstly, these are the tail lamps, which look a bit aftermarket because it gets this clear glass treatment, and the brake light is LED, but the indicator and the reverse light are halogen. These are the reflectors which get this silver surround and also a black surround around it, and the rear bumper is finished in black and silver. This is the exhaust pipe of the car. Over here it also get a X treatment for X white treatment, which looks very nice, and a gloss black treatment over here too. These are the rear wipers, and over here Lion is made. This is the rear parking camera, and over here Nexon written very boldly. This is the huge Tata logo. It also gets a request sensor at the back and only the front driver's door, not for the passenger door. The boot is quite big for a compact SUV. Here it gets a light and hooks hold on to a practical boot. It also gets a spare wheel, which is not a full size, and also it is a steel wheel. This is a parcel shelf of the car. It can also be tugged to the boot, so it will be picked up whenever you open the boot. So let's get to the back of the car. So these are the doors. You get this fabric treatment over here, which is a very nice, feels good, and it gets this piano black finish here. These are for the windows. These are not illuminated, and here is a very tiny space to keep some stuff. And these are the rear seat. This is a brand new car, so it is covered with polythenes. It gets a center armrest with twin cup holders and 2 adjustable headrests at the back, and it also gets a small hum, but it is negligible. Here it also gets center air conditioning vents. At back it doesn't get any lights. It gets handles to hold on to as well as a hook on both the sides, and the space at the back is quite enough, and the knee room is good, leg room is also good, and the under thigh support is excellent in this car, and the seats are very soft and gives at the back also it gets a very nice recline angle which make it very comfortable to sit. The door handles are finished in chrome. Let me take it off. Yeah, it is very satisfying to take the polythenes off the car. These are the tweeters at the back, and these are the speakers. It also gets a hook over here, and the front seat belts are height adjustable, which is a very nice touch. Let me show it to you like this. All cars should get height adjustable seat belts. Nowadays these are very essential things. Here it gets passive entry. It only gets passive entry for the front driver door, not the passenger door. Here it also gets a puddle lamp. The door bins are quite big to take 2-liter bottles easily, and also it gets a umbrella holder in the door, which is a very nice touch. Over here it gets this black treatment with the same fabric treatment. These are the buttons to adjust the outside rear view mirrors, and these are for the window lock and the window open up and down. So we are in the car. So let's turn on the car. This is the engine start stop button. The car is on. So firstly let's start with the instrument cluster. It gets a digital instrument cluster. At left you can see that is the rev counter, and the middle it gets a screen which shows speed and many information such as fuel and odometer, trip meter, etc., and the which mode you are in. So like it's showing city right now.
Economy drive mode.
Economy
activated.
drive mode.
Sport drive mode activated.
And also says which mode you are in whenever you change any mode.
City drive mode.
So let's be in
Economy drive mode activated.
economy drive mode for the time. And at the right it gets this fuel meter, above which it gets a temperature meter, and it's a very loaded screen as such, but it doesn't get controls for that screen over here. You have to control it from here only. And the horn placement and the steering are very cool. You see this horn logo over here and over here. From center it doesn't press only. If you have to press horn, just press here. Very nice. It doesn't have to struggle anymore. Let me turn off the air conditioning. This is a very small touchscreen unit, but it is loaded with quite a lot of stuff. It gets Android Auto, Apple CarPlay at standard. Let me get into the reverse. This is the reverse parking camera of the car. It also gets adaptive guidelines, which is a very nice touch, with also rear sensors. Here it gets this shiny treatment which have that stars made on it as the front bumper, and this is the button to open the glove box, and glove box is quite large in size. You can store your laptop above here very easily, but it's not a cooled glove box, and it also gets twin cup holders in it. So these are the controls to control the infotainment system, and here it gets these air conditioning controls, and this is for the defogger. This is to lock and unlock the car, and this is to open the boot of the car. It gets a 6-speed manual transmission, and the gear shifts are very sleek also, not very too notchy as such, and the clutch is also on the lighter side, and it gets a proper dead pedal to at the left. These are the pedals. This is to change the drive mode of the car: city, eco and sport.
Economy drive mode activated.
This is the handbrake of the car. Below the center armrest it also gets space like this, and it's a very deep space over here, and the center armrest is magnetically attached to it, so you have to put a little bit of effort in opening it. And the front seats are also very comfortable. It gets height adjust too, so you can adjust the seats as for your liking. You see, this is for the height adjust of the seat. This is to open the fuel lid of the car, and these are the tweeters at the front too, and the speakers of the car are very good. Around the AC vent gets this chrome surround at the middle also, and this piano black finish also. The dashboard gets very hard plastic, none of the softest plastic, but at this price point you only get this. These are the lights, which are LEDs. It also gets a sunglass holder which is open, and this is the mic for the Bluetooth system. This is the sun visor which gets store receipt holder, but there are no need now because fast tags are used nowadays. The passenger sun visor gets a mirror. It's a nice touch, but doesn't get any light. The cabin of the car looks very nice. The colors used are very nice, and the steering wheel feels very sporty to hold. It gets a flat bottom steering, and the steering is very thin and gives a very good feel and feedback as compared to its rival from Hyundai. This is a very feelsome steering. This is not the top of the line variant, so it doesn't get automatic headlight and automatic wiper. The top of the line variant also gets a sunroof over here, and this car also gets dual blade wipers, which is a very nice touch and cleans the windscreen in just no time, and very clear too. It doesn't get an auto dimming inside rear view mirror. This is a manual dimming inside rear view mirror. And as I said you that the seat belts at the front are height adjustable, which is a very nice touch. And the seats are also very cushiony and supportive, and the under thigh support is also good, which is very surprising. And the bolsterings of the seat are also huge, which gives you very nice support when you are cornering the car. Thank you guys for tuning in today's video. This was Shubhadeep Banerjee signing off for today, and was reviewing the all new Tata Nexon, the 2020 BS6 variant of the car. So let's meet you guys in another video really soon. Bye bye.